Okay, welcome, and let's look at this question. WASSCE November 2015 question 3. A garden in the form of a square is surrounded by a path which is 1 meter wide on the opposite side and 1/2 meter wide on the other two opposite sides. If the area of the path is 70 meters squared, calculate the A, perimeter of the garden, B, the area of the space covered by the garden and the path. Okay, so we will draw our square which is in the form of a garden. So let's say this is our square garden. So this is a garden. Okay, and you say that a garden which is in the form of a square is surrounded by a path. So there is a path which has here, 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 here. So the path is surrounding the garden. There is a path here, a path here, a path here, and a path here. Okay, a coin da. Okay, surrounded by a path which is 1 meter wide on the opposite side. So the opposite side here, okay, the path is 1 meter wide. So if you want how the path is, okay, the path, let's say at this side is 1 meter. The path is also here. Okay, the opposite side at this particular side too. The path is 1 meter. So it's surrounded by a path which is 1 meter wide on the opposite side. So this side, the path is 1 meter from the garden to this. That is the path, 1 meter. This side to 1 meter. Okay. And 1/2 meters wide on the other two opposite sides. So the other two opposite sides to this particular side. Let's say the path is what? 1/2 is 0.5. So let's put it in decimal. 0.5. And this side too, the path is 0.5 meters. Alright, so you see how the path is. Okay, so it's surrounding the garden. If the area of the path is 70 meters squared, so the area of the path, so here 1 meter, here 0.5, here 1 meter, here 0.5. The area is what? 70 meters squared. Now I have to calculate the perimeter of the garden and then the area of the space covered by the garden and the path. Okay, so let me join. The path will be something like this. Okay. Okay. So you see, this is how it will look like. So if somebody is passing here, the path here, okay, is 1 meter. And then when you look at this side, from between the garden and the path here is 0.5. Between the garden and the path here, the distance is 1 meter. Here and here is 0.5. Here and here is 1 meter. So this is how your diagram is going to look like. Okay. And you see that the path has been in the shape of what? In the shape of a rectangle. We take the whole, because the whole of this will become a rectangle. Then we subtract the area of what? The area of the square, the garden. Then that will give us the area of the what? Of the path. Alright. But the path doesn't form a full rectangle. So we calculate the whole rectangle. Then we take off the area of the garden. So we don't know the side of the square. So let's say this side is, for the square, let me use x. So let's say this side is x. And then because all the sides are the same, if this side is x, and let me call here to also x. Alright. So we know the square, this side is the same as this side. Let me put my x here. So this side is the same as this side, is also the same as this side. If that is the case, then we know that between this side and this side is 0.5. So see something that will be happening here. So x here will be x, because between here and here is x, and here is 0.5. So 0.5 will be here. Meters. This is x meters, and then here to here is also what? 0.5 meters. You see that? So this side will be x plus 0.5 plus 0.5. Because this part is 0.5, this part. So when I take this side is also x. So this side is open, will become the same as the x, and 0.5 and 0.5. Alright. So that is how our length there is going to be. When I come here, to be the same thing. Alright, my x meters, my 0.5. Okay, so let me even add it at this side. Because this side will be the same as this side. So x plus 0.5 plus 0.5 give what? X plus 1 meters. Because 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1. So x plus 1 meters. So this is the length of what? One side of the rectangle. Okay, then let me look at this particular side too. When I come to this side too, you see something is going to happen. Here is x, so this side is also be x meters. Alright, s, then here is s meters. Then the path here is what? 1. So 1 meter, and the path here is also 1, so 1 meter. So x 1 1. Okay, and then this side is the same as this side, so that will be what? X plus 1 plus 1 2 meters. So this side is s plus 2 meters. So this is what we are going to get. All right. Okay, and I believe that since we have gotten this, then it will be easy for us to be able to solve. Okay, so we say we should find the perimeter of the garden, and the perimeter is what? 4L, or since we are using x, so 4x, but we don't know the value of x, so we have to find the value of x. But we are given the area of the what? Of the path as 17 meters square. So let the area of the path is what's around the garden. So let's find, and then if you take the whole path plus the garden, it will be a rectangle. So let's find the area of the rectangle, subtract the area of the garden. Okay, so that we get the area of the path. So area of the path will be equal to, area of the rectangle, okay, minus area of the garden. You know the garden is a square. So what will be the area of the rectangle? Okay, area of the rectangle, the length times the width, or the length times the width in order. So you multiply these two. So x plus 2 times x plus 1. This is the area of the garden. So this is the dimension. Okay, minus area of the square, s times x. So x times x. Okay, equal to 17 meters. So that will be the area of the path. Okay, area of the rectangle, everything here, minus the area of the garden. Okay, so s times s will give me s square. X times 1 will give me x. 2 times x will give me 2x. 2 times 1 will give me 2. Okay, minus s squared equal to 17. So s squared minus s squared will go. Okay. Then x plus 2x will give me 3x equal to 17 minus 2. So this one going to be minus 2. Then 3 is going to be what? 15. Okay, then 15 over 3 will give us what? 5. So my x is what? 5 meters. So the x is 5 meters. Alright. So if the x is 5 meters, then we can find the perimeter. Alright, so we can say that A, therefore perimeter of the garden. You know the perimeter is what? 4x. S plus s plus s plus s. So that will give us 4 times 5. And the perimeter will give us 20 meters. So the perimeter of the garden will be 20 meters. Alright. So let's look at the next one. The area of the space covered by the garden and the path. Alright. The area of the space covered by the garden and the path. So everything within, so the garden here and the path when you put everything together to give us the rectangular hut, the space covered by the garden and the path. So that will give us everything within here, okay? And then everything within here is what is a rectangle. That is the area of the rectangle, and this term this. So the area of the garden covered by the area of the space covered by the garden, area of space covered by the garden and the path, okay, will be equal to what? So everything within here. So everything here, when you put everything, is the rectangle. So that is x plus 2, the length times what? The width. Alright. So what is x? 5. So 5 plus 2, and then 5 plus 1. And what is 5 plus 2? That is 7 times 5 plus 1, that is 6. And 7 times 6 is what? 7 times 6, that will be 42. 72 meters squared. Alright, 42 meters squared. And that is so simple. Or, this is what we can also do. We are given the area of what? The path as 17. So, when you put all the area of the path, that will give you 17. So, you can take the area of the path plus the area of what? Of the garden. And that will give us area of the space covered by the garden and the path. So, we are given area of the path as what? 17. Alright, so we can also say that 17 plus area of the garden, which is s squared. Okay, so 17 plus, what is the area of the garden? That is 5 squared. Because s is 5. So 5 squared. So 17 plus 25, and that also gives us 42 meters squared. So you can also work it in this way, and then you get the same answer. You get the same answer. Alright, I believe this is understood. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.